That's me at a false mega church singing a false worship song. So how did we get here? So that was a video of me last year at Life.Church. That was at their main campus in Edmond, Oklahoma. We went, it was about a year and a half ago because we wanted to hear senior pastor Craig Groeschel. But I just wanted to share that video. I found that video actually a couple months ago. I thought it was pretty funny that we were actually in the live service video that they broadcast to all of their online viewers. So I thought that was pretty funny, but let's get right into it. Why is Life.Church a false church, and why is Craig Groeschel a false teacher? Now, the reasons I'm going to give you are not really in order. It's not like I did with the Kenneth Copeland video where, you know, some things are worse than others. I'm just going to give you like 3 or 4 examples of why he's a false teacher and why you should stay away from Life.Church. We're just going to get right into it. Number 1 is he lets Joyce Meyer preach at his church. Now, I do want to clarify, this is a very old video. This is from, I believe, around 2014, 2015. I'm not exactly sure, but it's at least 10 years old. Now, that does not obviously excuse what he did, but here is the clip of him introducing Joyce Meyer, who is a known false teacher, to his church.
Today, I want to introduce to you an amazing speaker, a dear friend of my heart. You're going to go crazy in a minute because you're going to get to hear from Joyce Meyer, one of the premier Bible teachers in the whole wide world. She's written about 120 books. Her newest one is one that some of you need to get. It's called Overload, if you are overloaded. Absolutely amazing communicator, as most of you would know. What I love about her is we actually have a great partnership in working together. Years ago, Joyce sent a gift just out of the blue before we even knew her to help with the YouVersion Bible app. Now, we have an amazing partnership. She's had, you may want to clap for this, over 1.7 million Bible plans finished on the YouVersion Bible app. It's full of integrity, and you're going to be incredibly blessed to hear from her today. Would you please help me welcome our good friend, Joyce Meyer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I know some of you might be thinking, wait a second, that's an old video. You know, he might not hang out with those types of people anymore. You kind of got to cut him some slack because he still does some good stuff. And I love hearing him. Well, let me show you this. This is from just a few years ago where he spoke at none other than Life.Church with head pastor Stephen Furtick.
I'm privileged to call him my pastor. And I told him, if you can get to Charlotte, North Carolina, and get in this atmosphere, these people are going to preach you into orbit. I said, Pastor Craig, they're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're leaning in on every location. Let's show Pastor Craig Groeschel how we receive the Word of God. Welcome to Revival, Pastor.
From home. I came all the way to Life.Church to see what God can. Someone's going to help me out here. I came to see what God can do through you. Every Elevation campus, everybody online, we're going to see what God can do through you. It is, man, I've been looking forward to this all year long.
And if that's not bad enough, watch this clip of where he introduces Stephen Furtick to speak at his church.
Today, I want to invite back for the second week our amazing guest speaker. Every now and then, God raises up someone with an incredibly special gift. And Pastor Stephen, I believe, is one of the most special and gifted leaders in our generation. He's a pastor of Life.Church. It's a 9-year-old church touching over 20,000 people every single week, and you will see why, because he's one of the greatest and most gifted communicators around. More than that, He truly loves God. He's a great dad, an amazing husband. He's one of my best friends. Would you welcome back for week number 2, Pastor Stephen Furtick.
Thank you. Can we take a moment and thank God for all that he's doing at Life.Church at every location? Can you put your hands together?
Not only that, but Craig Groeschel and Life.Church invented the YouVersion Bible app. And you might be thinking, what's wrong with the YouVersion Bible app? It's just a Bible app. That's a good thing, right? No, it is not. Because let me tell you, there are so many messages from false teachers on this app. It's not just the Bible. That's fine. The Bible is a good thing. But the majority of this app is filled with messages from false teachers like Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, and not only that, but this app is funded and financially supported by Joyce Meyer. And you can probably literally find every single false teacher on the planet has some sort of devotional or message on this app. Like I said, Kenneth Copeland, Joyce Meyer, Stephen Furtick, of course, has messages, Joel Osteen. Some of the worst people on the planet have devotionals and messages on this app. So, by the way, if you have the YouVersion Bible app, please delete it today and find a better Bible app. I went to Life.Church for about 6 months, and I had no bad experience there. I just was so unaware and I was so deceived. Personally, I never found anything wrong from what I listened to. Now, I'm sure there are clips out there. I haven't researched that deep into it. But personally, I do want to say I've never found anything that Craig Groeschel specifically says that is false or false doctrine. Everything that he taught seemed to be okay. It was very man-centered, but he did not twist the Bible. He was not a prosperity teacher or anything like that. It's just the people that he hangs around with were some of the worst pastors on the planet. So that's the reason why I left Life.Church.